There are cities you visit. And then there are cities that live inside you, places that are more than just coordinates on a map. Seoul, with its pulsating rhythm and poetic skyline, belongs to the latter. It's a city that doesn't just exist, it breathes. And now that breath has taken on a new voice, one that millions recognize. Jennie of BLACKPINK. On a humid Tuesday morning, the Seoul Tourism Organization made a headline announcement that immediately stirred the global K-pop community. Jennie Kim, the iconic performer and visual heartbeat of BLACKPINK, has been officially named the honorary ambassador of Seoul for the year. But this isn't just another celebrity endorsement. This is the union of two cultural powerhouses, Seoul, the ever-evolving capital of South Korea, and Jennie, the embodiment of South Korea's global cultural explosion. The campaign is titled Absolutely in Seoul, but it's not a mere slogan. It's a whisper to the world. An invitation that's equal parts promise and poetry. And in the hands of Jennie, Seoul isn't just a backdrop. It becomes a character in its own right. The first video in this campaign is called Daltaki, a clever nod to Korea's beloved moon rabbit mythology, blending playful tradition with modern elegance. The short film follows Jennie as she steps into the city, not as an idol shielded by fame, but as a curious soul reacquainting herself with her hometown. From the regal silence of Gyeongbokgung Palace to the artistic alleys of Seongsu-dong, Jennie invites us to see Seoul through her lens, not filtered through glamour, but amplified by authenticity. And the magic doesn't stop there. The second video promises something even more personal, a song called Seoul City, which she wrote and performed as part of her debut solo album Ruby. This track isn't just another tune in a growing discography. It's a love letter, melodic, vulnerable, and deeply nostalgic. Through it, Jennie gives sound to the heartbeat of Seoul, fusing urban tempo with emotional undercurrents. It's more than music. It's memory turned melody. For longtime fans, this marks another milestone in Jennie's evolving artistry. For new admirers, it's a crash course in why she remains one of the most captivating figures in global pop culture. But underneath the campaigns and the carefully curated visuals lies a deeper truth. Jennie isn't just promoting Seoul. She is Seoul. Not in a literal sense, but in the way her journey reflects the city's own. Resilient, rebranded, redefined. From the smoky stages of underground training rooms to the world's biggest arenas, Jennie's rise mirrors Seoul's. Unpredictable, relentless, and breathtaking. Just days before the announcement, Jennie shared a carousel of backstage photos from BLACKPINK's record-breaking world tour. The group had just concluded the North American leg of their Deadline tour, a sweeping visual and sonic experience that left fans in awe. With her signature mix of softness and fire, Jennie was seen in candid moments, mid-laughter, mid-performance, mid-flight images that seemed less like a curated photo shoot and more like a personal diary. It was a reminder that despite her superstar stature, Jennie never feels inaccessible. She moves between the epic and the intimate with fluid grace, just like Seoul itself. As fans dissected each frame of her tour updates, the announcement of her ambassadorship added another layer to her narrative. She's not just moving from stage to stage. She's moving with purpose. And now, with Paris on the horizon for BLACKPINK's European leg beginning August 2nd, Jennie is stepping into another chapter, one that ties the personal to the national. Because this role isn't just symbolic. It's storytelling. It's giving Seoul a new global identity, one that's feminine, fierce, and futuristic. The timing couldn't be more poetic. While BLACKPINK continues to dominate global charts and stadiums, Jennie's solo endeavors are carving out a parallel universe where she's more than just a performer. She's a curator of experiences, a cultural bridge, a muse and a map all at once. The Absolutely in Seoul campaign gives her room to expand that identity, to show the world that Seoul isn't just where she's from, it's who she is. There's something quietly revolutionary about putting an artist like Jennie at the center of a tourism campaign. Most cities rely on landmarks and food guides. But Seoul is telling a different story, one rooted in emotion and aspiration. Jennie doesn't just show you where to go. She makes you feel like you've already been there. Like the air she breathes is somehow familiar, even to strangers. And in an era where authenticity is the new currency, Jennie delivers it with subtlety and grace. Behind the visuals and slogans lies a nuanced strategy. To brand Seoul not as a place of destinations, but as a place of dreams. Gyeongbokgung isn't just a palace. It's a portal. Seongsu-dong isn't just a neighborhood. It's a narrative. And Jennie? She isn't just a face. She's the emotional architecture of a city that's constantly reinventing itself. The campaign doesn't scream for attention. It invites intimacy. And that's where its brilliance lies. Her solo song Seoul City may be just minutes long, but it carries decades of history and heartache, progress and pride. In it, you hear the echo of subways at midnight, the clinking of cafe cups in Seongsu-dong, the hush of first snow on Han River bridges. It's soul distilled into song, layered, melancholic, alive. For Jennie, it's an offering. For listeners, it's an entry point. As the promotional videos roll out and the campaign gains global momentum, fans and travelers alike are beginning to see Seoul not just as a place to visit, but as a place to feel. And much of that shift can be credited to Jennie's ability to humanize the city, to walk its streets not as a celebrity floating above the crowd, but as someone deeply grounded in its story. Every step she takes in those videos is a message that beauty lives in familiarity, that adventure exists even in the everyday, and that Seoul is more than just a destination. It's an experience waiting to unfold. And so, as BLACKPINK prepares to take the stage in Paris, Jennie carries with her more than just a mic and a spotlight. She carries Seoul, not as a burden but as a badge of pride. She is the pulse of a city that never stops evolving, and in her quiet confidence lies the voice of a new generation. One that isn't afraid to blend heritage with modernity, stillness with stardom, elegance with edge. Seoul has always been a city of contrasts. Ancient temples beside neon skylines, serene hammocks next to chaotic markets. And Jennie is the perfect embodiment of that duality. She is tradition in motion, history reimagined, the moon rabbit dancing in 21st century stardust. Through her eyes, Seoul becomes more than a place. It becomes a story worth stepping into and staying in. And that, perhaps, is the most powerful journey of all.